All right, all right, all right. Welcome in. If you're tuning in for the first time, welcome in. We're here in sunny Buena Vista, ready to watch some rugby today. Um, right here on the kick, we have JMU, and to receive, we have your Knights of SVU. And the kick, Pone to receive. Pone running like a freight train down the field. Nice. Rucking over. Hank on the pitch. Weston with the ball. Good run by Weston. Here to pitch it back to the back line. Good move. Nice offload. Sake running down the line. 10-meter line. And it is a try for your SVU Knights. Let's go. Those of you tuning in for the first time who do not know what a try is worth 5 points. SVU for the point after. The point after, folks, is worth 2 points. The one who scored there on a beautiful run, beautiful break, is Saki Dikotani. Excuse me. He plays center. That is your number 12. And the kick. And it's good. Good kick by Hanu. Now, rugby folks, it is a winner's keep sort of game. So if you score a try, they have to receive the ones who scored. Start for the Knights. And the kick. Kick to Weston. Weston tackled down, getting rucked. Rucked over the pitch. Ami with the move. Going through defenders. On the pitch. Saki with the pitch to John Mann. John Mann with the offload. Andy rolling over defenders. Pitch. Good offload. Mohanri with the run. The play is still going. Oof. End of the penalty. Bring it back. Looks like JMU will go scrum here. Knights with a good push. Oh. Penalty on the play. Looks like a redo. So for those of you tuning in for the first time that do not quite know the rules of rugby, a scrum consists of your forwards and backs. You have your two props on the outsides, your 1 and 2. Your number 3 is your hooker. You have your 2 locks on the inside, number 5 and number 4. You have your 2 flanks on the outside, number 6 and number 7. And then you have your 8-man, or number 8. So just like in football, scrum, you have your offensive, defensive line. but the team receiving has a chance to put it in the middle of the scrum, to contend for the ball. Good engage. Hooker missed it. Nice. And the pitch. Pitch to Saki. On the pitch. Oop. Fumble on the plate. JMU rucks over, wins the ball. JMU on the pitch. Good tackle by Kavika Bringhurst. JMU rucks over it. On the pitch. Looks like JMU will take it. See on the pitch. Still running the ball, running over defenders. Kavika on the pitch. Gives the ball up. Saki with the ball. John Mann with a good break. On the pitch, still going for it. Ami with the ball. Ami with the fake. Ami going for the try. And that is another try for your SVU Knights. What a great try for SVU. And the kick. It's good. Hanu Koi with another great kick. And once again, JMU to kick off. Knights receiving. So as JMU lines up on the 50-meter line, also known as the halfway line, those of you maybe tuning in for the first time might be wondering, what are those dotted lines from the half line? Those are your 10-meter line, meaning if the ball does not go past 10 meters, the receiving team has a choice to scrum. And the kick. Nice high kick out of bounds. And now we have a line out. Jamie with the throw, Jamie with the catch, and the pitch. Weston, look out for that wall. Jamie on the pitch. Good low tackle. Jamie rucks over. And the pitch. Weston contesting. On the pitch. Fakes the kick. Good clean tackle. Jamie rucks over. Knock on. So those of you wondering what a knock on is when at any point in time when you get past the ball and you fumble it forward or miss to catch the ball and it fumbles forward, it is a penalty, which then is called a knock on. Saki on the pitch. Good break. Going down the line, breaks another tackle. And that is another try for your SVU Knights. That was Nick Vakatawa. Vakatawa with a great tackle break here at the 10-meter line. I'll tell you what, these boys are fit. SVU's running well. Looks like they came ready to play, well conditioned. Coach Lasike looks like he's getting the boys right. Shout out to the strength conditioning staff here at SVU, getting our athletes right. And the kick. Good. Another great kick by Hanu Koi. Freshman out of Sacktown, California, a.k.a. Sacramento. JMU on the kick. Knights to receive. And the kick. Weston with the catch. Immediately tackled. Pitches to Pone. Pone pitches to Vi. Vi has room. Takes the ball for himself. Puts the ball down. And that is another try for your SVU Knights. That was great teamwork right there. Great work all around by the forwards and the backs. For those of you who do not know rugby rules or the roles and responsibilities that some of these players play, forwards are your bigger and more powerful players numbered from 1 to 8. Your backs or your back line are your more faster and agile players responsible for scoring most of the time. And the kick. Good. Hanu making that kick look easy. And just like I said, folks, rugby is a game of winners keep. You keep scoring tries, you keep getting to receive the ball. And the kick. Kicks it far this time. Pitch to Saki. Pitch to John. Pitch to Nick. Nick with a breaking tackle. Offloads it to Mo. Mo has it down. Mo going all the way. Tries to trip him. Puts the ball down. Oh. Sorry, folks. Got too excited. Penalty back at the 50-yard line. 50-meter line, excuse me. I apologize. Rugby is a game of meters, not yards. JMU on the advantage. Nice engage. SVU wins the scrum. Ref tells everybody to get up. JMU on the advantage. JMU will most likely kick it here. He does. Drop kick out of bounds. JMU's line out. JMU on the pitch. Dead ball. SVU on the advantage. They'll go scrum here. Josh on the pitch. Great kick. Nick misses the catch. Ref brings him back. I'll tell you what, folks, it's a great day to play some rugby. So as the boys set up here for scrum, as I mentioned, the numbers of the forwards, 1 through 8. Now, your back line would consist of a scrum half and a fly half, number 9 and number 10. Your centers, 12 and 13. And your wings, 11 and 14. And your fullback, number 15. Jamie on the pitch. Gets tackled, tries to offload it back. Saki tries to ruck over. Look like he's wincing on this play. Saki might be injured on the kick. JMU. JMU tries to kick it out of bounds, and they get it. SVU with the line out. SVU, line out. On the pitch, Saki on the pitch. Offloads it to Vi. Hanu with the knock on. As they regroup here and formed up, explaining the roles and responsibilities of these players. Your scrum half and your fly half are your main playmakers. They're like the quarterbacks, trying to execute the team's plays and attacking strategies. Your center and your wings break through the defensive line. Those are your wall breakers. Those are the ones breaking tackles. And your fullback, your number 15, he is your last line of defense. Which makes him probably the most trusted man on the field. Hanu with a kick out of bounds. Weston, who plays hooker, with the line out. Weston throws. Kavika Bringhurst with the catch. SVU joins together. Push the pile. Weston with the ball. Running over defenders. On the pitch, Josh. Josh running through defenders relentlessly. And that is another try for your SVU Knights. The scoreboard made my good. SVU trots back to receive. Looks like we've some substitutions here. Andy Valpusa subbing out. And Weston Mehmet also subbing out. It looks like Melipone also subbed out. Sevilla Fitisimanu in on the pitch from the sideline. Brighton Olsen also on the pitch. Jamie throws. Jamie on the pitch, wins the ball. Full head of steam. Jamie rucks over. Great tackle by Bringhurst. That is big Elijah Paletta on the pitch. Saki with the tackle. Sevilla with the pickup. Throws it behind, out of bounds. Shout out to our crew to giving this lovely stream to be streamed on YouTube for the viewers at home to watch our SVU Knights. SVU with the advantage. Engage. SVU wins the scrum. Pitch to Jay. Pitch to Hanu. Pitch to Mo. Mahanu with the move. Gets tackled. Gets back up. Gets tackled, gets back up. JMU's ball. JMU looking to kick it out of bounds. And he does. JMU with the line out. JMU wins the ball. Great tackle by Dylan. Great tackle by Swadin. Tackle by Elijah. Out of bounds. Good thing we have athletes on the sidelines to dodge this ball. JMU with the line out. Wins the ball on the pitch. Paletta acting like a wall right there. Surveyor on the tackle. William Mataki Mbao to help Surveyor on the tackle there. I'll tell you what, you couldn't pick a better day to play rugby. Great weather, sun setting. Looking at about 75 degrees here. Part of the cloudy to give us some shade. Vi with a violent tackle. Josh Nelson on the pitch. Pitches to Jay. Pitches to Saki. Pitches to Hanu. Hanu to Mo. Mo goes all the way. And that is another try for your SVU Knights. Mo playing great today. All these boys playing great today. Hanu routinely setting up. Lines it up. And the kick. Bend it like Hanu. Hanu with the kick, making it look easy. JMU on the kickoff. Knights to receive. And the kick. Kick out of bounds. Sua Bahia, a.k.a. Sua. They're ready for the catch. JMU kicks it out of bounds. SVU goes to the lift. Survey on the pickup. Hanu on the pitch. Pitches it all the way to Mo. Mo with the double move. Mo goes inside. Gets tackled. Surveyor. running like a freight train. Stiff arms a JMU defender. Via the pitch. Good receive. Josh pushes it out. Sevilla on the pitch. Running through defenders. Hanu. Saki to Nick. Nick running through. Getting tackled. Mo on the pitch. Mo with the cut. Mo gets tackled into the try. And that is another try for your SVU Knights. I will mention this. Rugby is a gentleman's sport. Mo helping one of the JMU defenders up. Respectfully. And I will say this. Mahanrai came to play. That is your number 14. He is your wing this evening. Hanu. First miss of the game. But have no fear, folks. I'm sure Hanu will recalculate. Once again, your SVU Knights to receive JMU on the kickoff. Also to mention, Mahanrai Smith Fallo is also a two-sport athlete, plays football here at Southern Virginia University, plays wide receiver. Kavika Bringhurst on the pitch, running over defenders. Honey with the kick, kicks it super high. Jamie won the catch. Hank brings him down. Good contest by Saki. Jay on the tackle, wraps him up. Jamie on the pitch. Brighton Olsen trying to bring him down. Brighton and Jay on the tackle. Josh, good contest. Sua running through people. Offloads it to Sevilla. Offloads it to Hanu. Vi on the pitch. Picks it up. Offloads it to a JMU defender. Tries to kick it. Tries to kick it and missed it. Nick Vakatawa on the tackle right there as the JMU defender tries to kick the ball but misses it. Speaking of two-sport athletes, we have Kavika Bringhurst. He is your number 4 today. Your lock. Plays football here at Southern Virginia University. Plays defensive end. JMU struggles to pick it up. Josh on the tackle. Hank to support. JMU gets it out. Brighton on the tackle. JMU tries to get it out. Sevilla with the tackle, catching the ball for himself. What a turnover. Josh sends it out. Hanu passes out to Saki. Saki with the try. And that is another try for your SVU Knights. Both teams playing very, very hard today. Those of you who have never played rugby before, rugby is a different animal. This is a grown man sport. Both teams playing very hard today. Hanu routinely lining up the kick. Slightly off to the right. Once again, JMU to kick off and your SVU Knights to receive. Lots and lots of life going around here at Southern Virginia University. We got the softball team playing a game. We have people on the tennis court, on the pickleball court playing. It is a good day to just be outside, folks. Josh on the pitch. Hanu to receive. Hanu with a move. Goes to fake it to offload. Offloads it to Mo. Mo breaks a tackle. Mo breaks down. Josh on the pitch. Pitches to Saki. Saki to Chubbs. Elijah running through defenders. That is Elijah Poletta, a freshman here at Southern Virginia. JMU takes the ball. Surveya meets him violently. Kavika presses up. Kavika Bringhurst with the tackle. SDU pushes up. Jay on the pitch. Pitch to Hank. Hank takes it, offloads it to Hanu. Hanu with the moves. Hanu to Jay. Josh to Kavika. Kavika to Chubbs. Chubbs to Surveya. And Surveya with another try. And that is a try for your SVU Knights. Jackson Vinceri, one of our event staff, who's also a football player here at Southern Virginia, plays wide receiver. Return missionary. But I'll tell you what, the Knights came to play tonight. Yeah. Saki with the kick. Comes up short. And this is halftime, folks. And we'll be back here in a little bit. And welcome back, folks. Here in beautiful Buena Vista, sun setting, birds chirping. Great views here. Partly cloudy. Still a great day for some rugby. SVU has been doing a great job today. Their strategy of attacking has been really good. Melipone back on the pitch. Andy Valpusa back on the pitch. So Riverside reversing the field. JMU to receive. SVU to the kickoff. Saki lines up for the kick. JMU to receive. Jay abruptly, violently runs into a JMU defender. Pony picks it up, passes to Chubb. Elijah going for the try, barreling through defenders. And that is another try for your SVU Knights. Great way to start off the half. Looks like a kicker change. Saki Tikotani to kick the ball, replacing Hanu Koi, the previous kicker. Did a superb job kicking the first half. Saki routinely lining up the kick. Here's the approach. Slightly left. JMU approaching the halfway line to kick off. SVU to receive. And the kick. Saki on the return. Saki goes to boot the ball. Out of bounds. That'll be a line out. JMU's throwing. JMU strategically planning a play. SVU ready to defend it with the fake. Ami with the lift. Brighton with the tackle brings him down. Pone on the tackle. Andy with support. Andy ripping players off the ruck. Pone with a great tackle. Jamie pitches it out to the wings. That is Nick Fakatawa on the reception. Interception. And that is another try for your SVU Knights. If you are just now tuning in, a try, 5 points. Saki lining up for the point after. Good. The point after, 2 points. Saki with his first make of tonight. SVU ready to receive. JMU on the kick. Saki to receive. Waits for it, boots the ball. Out of bounds. That'll be a line out. So if you're looking at this rugby field and you're thinking, this looks like the same size of a football field, I would say you're correct. Now, when I say football, I do not mean American football, AKA I mean soccer. So the same size as a rugby field is the same size as a soccer field. 100 meters in length. 70 meters wide. Sua and Brighton are your props, the big guys up front. And you have Elijah, who's your hooker. Andy playing 8-man. Ami playing flank. JMU wins the ruck, pitches out. Ball, fumble forward. Nick Vakatawa on the pitch, pitches it to Vi. Josh with the ball out, passes to Saki. Saki to Weston. Ref calls a dead ball. Knock on. SVU still looking well conditioned here. With the scrum. JMU with the toss in. Ball's in. Ball's out. JMU goes to kick it. Close block by Josh and Ami. Out of bounds. Weston with the throw-in. SVU. Survey on the lift. Hits it to Josh. Josh to Saki. Saki to Jay. Jay running through defenders. Good defensive line break. Gets tackled. Pitch to Josh. Put Josh to Saki. Saki to Mo. Breaking tackles. Mo gets pinned down. Josh on the pitch. Pitches to Andy. Blows over defenders. And gets to the try line. And that is another try for your SVU Knights. Shout out to the crowd today. Lovely crowd here today. Everybody showing up to support our rugby team. That was Andy on the try. That is Andy Falpusa. For those of you who do not know Southern Virginia University, SVU is a tight-knit community, and we love going to sports events. So that is the reason why when you look into the crowd, you will see athletes of all sports, students, teachers, professors, coaches, always come to support our athletes. Saki, good with the kick. The props of SVU have been playing very good tonight. Every time SVU has gotten the ball with one of their props, they have been going through defenders. Saki on the return with the kick. Kicks it up high. Sky kick. Jamie receives. Saki with the tackle. Wraps him up. Jamie on the pitch. Hits a wall of SVU Knights. Jamie gets the ball out. Saki goes to tackle. Saki wraps him up. JMU pushes. Nick to Josh. Josh to Weston. Weston rumbling over defenders. Josh on the pitch. Pitches to Andy. Andy offloads to Jay. Jay to Savea. Savea running through a defender. Hands it out to Mo. Stuck in the corner there. Dead ball penalty. Jamie goes to kick. Ref doesn't like it. Tells JMU to do it again. Ref explaining the rules. JMU goes to kick. SVU to receive. Josh receives the kick. Josh to Saki. Saki to Jay. Jay to Nick. Nick gets tackled on the field. JMU gets the ball out. Jay and Ami on the tackle. JMU tackled violently by Ami. Brighton also with a hand on the tackle. Try to create some space. Vi on the return. Pitches to Saki. Saki with a move. Saki running through defenders, running past him. Pitches it back, fumble. JMU with the ball. SVU trying to get the ball back. Sua gets the ball back. Pitches out to Weston. Pitches to Chubb. Elijah rumbling into the try line. And that is another try for your SVU Knights. That is Elijah Paletta on the try with the 5 points. Saki collecting himself for the kick. That is Saki Tikotani, freshman here at Southern Virginia. Kicks up to the right, just a tad bit. SVU lining back up to receive. JMU with the kickoff. SVU with the knock on. JMU with the advantage. Those of you at home wondering, is it hard to get into a scrum? Well, I'll tell you this, it's not the easiest thing. JMU with the pitch. Josh trying to ruck over. Violent tackle by Pone. Sua with support. JMU's ball. JMU's advantage. JMU on the pitch. Savea with the tackle, lifts him up. Jay on support. JMU looking to throw the ball. Savea with another tackle. Andy with support, trying to ruck over. Good contest for the ball. Advantage, SVU. Saki with the ball. Kicks it. Out of bounds. Now, Saki Tikotani is one of your centers playing tonight. The other center is your fellow Knight, Nick Wakatawa, playing great tonight. Weston with the throw-in. Ami with the lift. Ami to Josh. Josh to Jay. Jay running through a defender, offloads it to Chubbs. This might be a knock-on, folks. Saki with a good tackle. JMU player slow to get up. Like I said, I give both teams props. Rugby is a grown man sport. And the thing about rugby too, if you're injured on the field, the game continues to go. That is why you're seeing the trainer on the field with the athlete. Obviously dead ball right now, so both teams strategizing. Hopefully the JMU player gets up. Like I said before, folks, both teams playing very, very well tonight. Giving both effort. Maximum effort. Respect to JMU. Giving SVU a fight. JMU player to get up. You got to be a different kind of athlete to play rugby. Respect to JMU and the player to get up. As the boys tighten up for the scrum. JMU advantage. You have Andy Valpusa as your 8-man. JMU with the ball in. Collapse scrum. Ref doesn't like it. If at any time, folks, the integrity of the scrum cannot hold, the ref will always blow the whistle. Because both teams need the same advantage to be able to get to the ball. So if one team collapses and the other one mauls over, they'll redo it again. JMU with the advantage. Ball in, JMU. SVU holds strong, JMU with the ball out. On the pitch. Nick Wakatawa with the tackle, Saki with the contestant. JMU ball out. Nick again with the tackle. SVU backs up, JMU pushes. Great tackle by Andy. Ball out. Bone and Ami meet the JMU defender. Pitches it out. JMU tries to go wide. Jay meets him. Sevilla with the pitch. Offloads to Mo. Mo runs, makes a move. Comes back inside, makes another move. Pitch to the outside, offload to Jay. Jay gets tackled. Josh with the pitch. Pitches to Andy. Andy rumbling through defenders. Josh again on the pitch to Saki. Saki to Nick. Nick makes a move. Move inside. And that is a try for your SVU Knights. Like I said before, folks, those of you tuning in for the first time who may not know rugby or just want to watch rugby for fun, rugby is the kind of sport where as soon as you learn the rules, it is such a fun sport. Saki with the kick. It's good. Another 7 points for SVU. JMU lining up to kick off. SVU to receive. Looks like Sevilla, Fatisi Manu. Pulled out of the game. JMU with the kick. Hanu with the reception. Hanu goes to kick, boots it. That is a sky-high ball for JMU. JMU catches, fumbles the ball. I'm not sure if Nick Fakatawa meant to do that, but it was very graceful of him to slide like that. Weston with the line out. SVU's ball. Now for those of you, SVU here has to throw it down the middle. The reason why, because both teams need to have, the ref will call a dead ball. SVU's ball, Josh pitches it out, pitches to Jay. Running through defenders. Offloads it to Josh. Josh fakes the pitch, runs into the tries, and here we go once again, folks. That is another try for your SVU Knights. I'm not sure if this camera gives any justice, folks, but this view here, it is one of a kind here at Southern Virginia University, up here at the fields. Can't get any better than this. Great evening for rugby. Saki with a kick, and it's good. William Mataki Mbao on the pitch. Melipone Isaiah, who is your prop, on the pitch as well. JMU boots it out of bounds. Starting to get pretty windy here, folks. Scrum at the halfway line, right on the logo. JMU's advantage. Josh throws it in. Ball's out. Ball's to Hanu. Hanu Saki has Nick on the outside. Offloads it. Fumbles the ball. JMU's ball. Ami to meet him. JMU gets the ball out. SVU pushes up. Mataki Mbao on the tackle. Josh on the pitch. Pitch to Saki. Saki has room. Past the try line. And that is another try for your SVU Knights. Oh, for also, folks at home who may not know, equivalent to like a football game, can contest the kick, the point after attempt. The kick's up. Saki, it's good. Now, if you're wondering, why does the kick happen on the side of the field, in the middle of the field? So whenever someone crosses the try line and puts the ball down 20 meters out, is where the ball will be kicked, attempted to go through the uprights for the point after attempt. Making moves, making smooth moves. Jay almost going coast to coast here. Josh to Hanu. Hanu to John. John to Nick. Makes a move. Runs over a defender. Josh to Andy. Andy runs through multiple defenders. Offloads to Mataki and Bao. Looks like a knock on. Looks like knock on SVU. So glad this weather can allow us to have families out and about. Like I said before, folks, great weather for some rugby. Scrum. Ref didn't like it. This is a gentleman's sport, rugby is. So like I said, if the integrity of the scrum collapses, we got to respect it. Ref doesn't like it, redo it. JMU with the ball in. SVU knocking him back. JMU struggling to get the ball out. Ooh, blocked by Hank Swadin. Nick Vakatawa on the pitch. John Mann on the pitch. Saki to Vi. Vi avoids a defender, runs through a defender, offloads to Saki. Saki to Hank. Hank Swadin with the try. Hank Swadin, and that is another try for your SVU Knights. Saki, Tikotani, Rutunli, lining up for the kick. Saki with the kick. Slightly to the right. That's another 5 points for SVU. Tack it on. The scoreboard may not show it, but both teams are playing very, very hard tonight. Respect to JMU. Like I said before, rugby is a grown man sport. It is not easy to play rugby. SVU to receive. JMU with the kick. Looks like Weston with the ball to receive. On the return, Weston gets tackled. Bringhurst and Hank with the ruck over. Andy with the ball. Fakes the pitch. Twirling, rumbling, running through defenders. Make way for Andy. Josh on the pitch. Pitch to Hanu. SVU still has the ball. Vi to John. Josh with the ball out. Pitches to Weston. Weston to Hank. Hank gets tripped up. Josh gets the ball out. Saki to Hanu. Hanu to Nick. Nick makes the moves inside. Back outside. Gets his way to the try line. And yes, folks, that is Nick Bakatawa with another try for your SVU Knights. SVU playing superbly tonight. Hanu lining up the kick. Lines it up. Slightly to the left. I forgot to mention Juju, Vola Vola on the pitch. Your SVU Knights showing up ready tonight. JMU on the kickoff. Knights receiving. And the kick. Uncontested ball. Hanu picks it up. Sevilla and Sua. Rucks over. Kavika with the ball. Rumbling through defenders. Josh on the pitch. Pitch to Saki. Saki boots it. Coach Lasike with the reception. Speaking of Coach Lasike, those of you who are wondering, who is the head coach of Southern Virginia University Rugby? Coach Paul Lasike, former BYU Cougar, former football player, professional football player, played rugby and football for the BYU Cougars. Had a chance to go to the Chicago Bears after college. Played professionally for the Utah Warriors and many other professional sports in rugby, sports teams. And that is Big Will Mataki-Ambao with the try. And that is another try for your SVU Knights. William, a.k.a. Big Will Mataki-Ambao with the try. Saki with the kick. Good. Tack on another 7 points for your SVU Knights. SVU back to receive. Jamie with the kick. Boots it to the wall. And if you're wondering why they're going to the middle of the field, the halfway line, so if you were to kick it past the dead ball line at the end of each sides of the field, it would be then a dead ball to then meet up in the middle for a scrum. Receiving team advantage, which is the SVU Knights. Josh looking back. Looking to run a play. Engaged. SVU trying to hook the ball back. JMU winning. SVU still pushing. Josh to pick it up. JMU wins. Gets tackled violently by Sua. JMU on the pitch. Ball's forward. Fumbled. Sua to pick it up. Ref doesn't like it. Bring it back. Knock on. Advantage, SVU. Everybody on the pitch today has been playing phenomenally. But I will say this. The wings of SVU have been playing superbly. Oh my goodness, Savea tries to jump over. Fakes him out, blows through a defender, makes another move. Diving try for a Hanu for your SVU Knights. Hanu Koi. Hanu lining up the kick. Short of the distance, JMU to contest. Good. Minute 30 seconds left in the game. Looks like both teams bring it up together. Well, folks, that's game. Thank you, JMU, for coming out. For all the families to be able to come out and watch this game, enjoy this night. Everybody get back home safely. And for those of you tuning in on the YouTube channel, thank you for tuning in. This is John Martinez signing off.